How's it going with Kirk Fletcher? You're doing good in the land of rock and roll and everything that's interesting in this world today.
Yeah, I'm making it happen, trying to at least, just trying to stay busy and do the things that I can around here.
So basically, you have a new album, and is it out yet, or is it coming out?
It comes out on September 25th.
Okay, so it's not released yet. Just the promos are out.
No. Yeah, just the single is out, no place to go.
How do you feel about the production on this? Very strong?
Yes, I feel very strong about it. I'm really happy about it, the way it turned out. Wanted to try and make a dressed up blues record.
Let's say for the music of blues today, have you experimented lots with different guitar tones and stuff like that, and styles in general to make something more unique and open and different?
Well, no, on this record, I didn't really use that many different guitar tones. I kind of wanted to have a voice on the record. I used the Fender Stratocaster mainly on most of the tracks. And then I tried to, just diversify with the material and the production and the arrangements and things like that.
Do you find it gets easier to write music with time passing by and experience and all that stuff? Or is it the same old routine for writing music?
Well, writing songs is like one song, it's like a song by song type thing. Like one song will be maybe very easy to write. Maybe it'll just flow out, the lyrics will flow out. Then another time I'll rewrite. So it just depends on the song, and I think that's the cool thing about it that keeps you, interested. I don't know, it would be weird if I, just done the same old thing all the time. I always like to have some kind of, something new or fresh to say it, say it in a different way.
In blues, you have like the traditional blues, and then you do sometimes want to shift and change a little bit, to attract different people. Let's say because it is a niche market that's super wide open. There's a lot of people that into it. But what's your thoughts on grabbing new people into this?
Well, I don't think a lot of people may be exposed to a type of blues that maybe they like. Maybe they hear just a certain kind of blues and they might not like that because there are many different types of blues. You have contemporary blues, you have Chicago, Texas blues, you have soul blues, and all of these different styles by really great artists, and they might just be exposed to the wrong thing, maybe.
That's a good point because if they do listen to blues and it's not really their type of blues, they might be listening to the wrong blues.
Yeah, my girlfriend isn't a blues fan at all. She likes my music because she's probably obligated to like it, but, I play Bobby Bland for her, and there are songs that she really, really connects with, by Bobby Bland, because Bobby Bland is singing rhythm and blues mixed with blues and presenting it in a different kind of way. And these are things that I try to take, into consideration when I write my own songs too,
Kirk, let's say for My Blues Pathway, who's all playing with you on this album?
Well, I have a longtime friend of mine, Dave Kidda, on drums, and I've known Dave Kidda for probably 30 years. And so we've played a lot of music off and on for those 30 years. I got another friend of mine, Travis Carlton, playing bass, Larry Carlton's son, on bass. And I also have Jeff Babco, a fantastic keyboard player. All of these guys are Los Angeles-based musicians that I use, Joe Sublett on saxophone, Mark Penner on trumpet. I'm probably leaving out a bunch of people now. Lamar Carter on drums on 3 tracks, as well as Charlie Musselwhite, my former boss, sitting in on harmonica on 1 track too. So it was a lot of fun.
You have a good memory to remember all those names. It's a big list.
I'm trying to do my best.
How's life for you in this different times, and you're in the different part of the world than us in North America?
Well, it's crazy because I just visited the U.S. My daughter's birthday. She still lives in Los Angeles, and I visited her for her birthday because I don't like to break promises. So I went over, and it was, it's rough. Everybody's been locked down for so long, in the States. And, well, not locked down, but, with like minimal being able to go out and
Right.
do their normal routine. And even here in Switzerland, I live in Switzerland, and it's still, not back to normal. It's still, everybody has to take a lot of caution and stuff. It's more things open here than there is in the States. But things are very gradually starting to open up a little bit as far as playing music live. I have a couple of dates in Italy, and I played one date in Italy a couple of weeks ago. So at least I have one or two gigs on the books is better than no gigs for like the past 6 months.
Right. And how was that show? With a crowd and all that stuff. Was it a different type of world?
Well, I tell you one thing, it was a smaller crowd. It was like 200 people. But, talk about appreciative. They were like really, really happy, to just go out and hear some live music, So it was really good all the way around. I definitely kept my distance and had my mask on, but it was good to get out and play a little,
Do you foresee that, like, in the future it's going to be more online, people doing Skype calls and playing online instead of, doing the real thing on stage?
Well, with the U.S., the way it's going now, it's hard to say about the U.S., but here, it's hard to say because, I think there'll be more online stuff, but I think that also there'll be, I think it'll get back to the new normal, and I think people will still want to see live music other places. It's too wide all over the place in the States to really say what'll happen, but here, I think in Europe, I think people, that's a part of their socializing and going out still is part of their, everyday life, like especially on the weekends and the clubs and all that kind of stuff. So I think it'll snap back faster here than it will in the States, unfortunately, because, I'm still from the States and still play in the States. But taking it one day at a time.
That's all you can do, and just hope everything gets great again.
Yeah.
Well, Kirk, your albums sounds great.
Thank you so much.
Hopefully, we get this stuff going online, and get people to check it out and purchasing it and supporting you.
I hope so. I can only hope for the best.
That's great, and I really appreciate you taking the time and calling me.
Thank you. My pleasure.
You have a good one and take care.
Alrighty, you too. Take care.
Okay, bye.